Hello everybody from YouTube. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Just having some hot tea just before I head into work. Things have been going pretty good. I've been sleeping a little better, easier lately. Putting in sort of some routines before I go to bed. Like a little bit of something that I give myself to do. So I just go to sleep and I wake up at a good time to be ready for my day. Last night before I went to bed, I signed up for the CoinMe ATM, and I haven't used the CoinMe ATM yet, but it's interesting. It's local, so you can't beat that, and I think I've got a token relating to the adoption of these ATMs from a past cryptocurrency event I went to in Seattle. I think they're called Top Up Coins. I'm not sure. But anyway, things are going good. I'm glad I was able to get in my teeth cleaning. I mean, they're not perfect, but they're better than what they were, and I definitely feel better. And I've got a root canal at the end of the month, just because I haven't had a chance to keep up with a good dentist and keep going and getting care. I spent a little while without a job, and I'd been out on the street for a while. You can I had some work I was doing, but I really didn't have much real dental insurance. And here at this work where I work, at this grocery store, I'm getting some decent dental insurance to do something with, so I'm happy to get back into that and start using that. I've been looking at some upcoming events I might try to go to. There's not a lot. Probably the good reason for that is because of most of the things happening for this next 2 months probably be mostly holiday related or some sort of something like that. And that's not bad. I just don't have a lot of people locally I hang out with for the holidays. If I don't get out for Thanksgiving, it's probably because I went to work this year to get a little bit of that holiday pay. But I had an idea to, if I wasn't going to be working for this Thanksgiving this coming week, if that doesn't work out, I will try to get out and see somebody I know. So maybe not, maybe my sister, I don't know. You get to a point to where some of these people in your life, you're just so accustomed to them being there, and it's not necessarily bad. You need variety, and the way my sister gets in touch with me, like, very frequently, it's got its good and its bad. I actually had to just block her this morning. She just doesn't know when to quit sending me messages, personal messages. I mean, I could tell her, but that's not how she feels. She feels like she has a need to just be a constant blogger or communicator using social media. And I don't know what the point is. She sends me a lot of interesting things, but I'm not sure what the point is. It's mostly like the kind of person that she's sending this material to is me, right? But if I were to imagine the type of person that could possibly objectively enjoy most all the material she sends her things to me, what her topics are on, her particular audience would be the kind of people who, for better or worse, love technology, which isn't bad, but at the same time, I think maybe overly impressed with the fluff, overly impressed that somebody took the time to write an article on something rather than actually learning something. Because I don't think you see actual tech people this engrossed into what the media says, because they're deeper into the knowledge. You know, this is like, to me, the level of attention maybe your younger self would have given a pop group, if you were really into a pop group and you're really crazy about them, but you really didn't know what it was, that made everything so gosh darn excellent about them. I mean, you didn't really have much personal objectivity. And then she also will send me things regarding activism. Fine, I guess, but I'm not really that much of an activist or an activist-minded person. And it's the topics, too, that she sends me. So, the topics that she's saying need activism. Which kind of leads to me thinking that she's sending me all these things so she can feel good as a slacktivist. It's just one thing after another. So, not that I don't like hearing interesting ideas, but if you want to feel like somebody who has to sit in a chair, like there's a game show happening and you're evaluating everybody's pieces of media and not doing anything about them, I guess this is your kind of media contact to have. This is your kind of social media contact to have. You could sit down and read all these articles that are probably quite a bit too much hype for their own good, and a whole lot of, guessing at what the tech meaning is, or actually guessing what the social impact is. When more and more actual old school media, legacy media, has been losing its relevance for quite a long time now. It's less about actually knowing anything for these people who write for these digital and print newspapers. I mean, I'm sure that there are some that are actually of decent value that write and do good things, but I still, if you had a friend or you had a relative that sent you 15, 20 things in a morning or a day, you would be like, what the hell's going on? So, aside from that noise, cheers. Aside from that noise, I'm not long from getting into work now. The day is just, for a fall day, pretty awesomely warm, but makes me question what's going on with the climate in the future. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad. I remember just seasons prior to this in my life when it was just much, much colder. You just knew it. And I'm in a t-shirt with granted a vest over the top, but I'm still in a t-shirt today. That's all I kind of wanted to share at the moment. I kind of have to get into what equipment I have, I figure, before I really decide what alternate uses I'm going to have and what kind of future things I'm going to do. So maybe I should set aside some time to explore what I've got as far as my camera and as far as my phone. The other day I did actually figure out my image stabilization on my phone. And hopefully that's come into effect here pretty good. I don't know if it has. Other than that, I think I'll just end this video here. Have a good day.